here, and yeah, we're back with a. I'm gonna do a stream instead of like me doing a 35-minute video. Um, and basically, shout out to Look, by the way. He's part of the Bleach community in the Bleach Rebirth for Souls Discord. Please give him a like and comment on this content because we're gonna do that later. But I am deciding to do the stream because I want to react to the Unohana trailer and I want to react to this gameplay and put analyzation on the Unohana gameplay from the certain side of the community. Since yeah, the game already got leaked on the PC side. There's nudge nudge winks winks that we can do, and I finally figured out the tech for that, but pain in the butt right now to get that set up. So I'm gonna use the boy look. So shout out to the boy look for the other content we're gonna be going later on. But let's do this one, all right? Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, Retsu Nahana, eh? Let's go. Shock. Oh, we're doing Koho from the anime, eh? Oh, we're gonna bring in Isane? Cool. I love that. I love that little thing with Isane. A spoiler warning, by the way, for this character. There's a spoiler warning. Um, for the people who have not watched the anime, please skip to this part or skip away from this part of the stream because there's gonna be a lot of spoilers. Retsu Unohana actually has an alter ego called Yachuru Unohana, and she is the original Kenpachi, the first Kenpachi in a line of many Kenpachis. So technically, the nice mom aspect of her, she's technically a demon. She's a demon, and that's why a lot of people are afraid of her as well in the Soul Society. Do not mess with this chick at all. She's a demon, but yeah, her awakening, by the way, her Bankai, Minazuki. So, oh, this is cool. I love this. Dang, okay, throwing the Senbon. The sword. Mm-mm-mm. So, okay, so tomorrow we're gonna get access. I'll get review for this DLC pass, and definitely gonna do that. Let's see here. Um, let's see. We are going to go with the boy look, and I will get some analyzation gameplay. Let me let me just go here real quick because I want to make sure I see comments. From I need to figure that out. I need to figure out how to implement comments from my thing later and make sure it looks clean. Um, let's see here. Okay, good, good. So let me just not put that echo so much. Stream manager. See anybody in the stream? Perfect. So, um, let's look at this, shall we? By the way, shout out to the boy Luck. Mm-hmm. 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 Let me turn this up. Oh, this is so cool. I love that. Love the song in the background, bruh. So we see that Unohana has a poke. Um, she doesn't use her sword, but she has a pretty safe poke on the first hit. I'm assuming that the poke is slow though, and it's easier recovery. So, it's one of those things where I would say she doesn't have the fastest pokes in the game. She has pretty decent poke. Definitely one of those things that you can avoid. Okay, good, good. Her heavy. Okay, cool. She's taking out her sword in the heavy. Hmm. Doesn't look safe using the heavy, but maybe that's me just analyzing this wrong. So, cool, cool, cool. Nice, excellent, excellent swing. Good in the combos. Let's see. We don't see a lot of her skills being shown. Um, so I can't really exactly see or say for certain. Um, oh, nice. That's her special skill. Cool. So her special skill seems pretty decent, especially if you can. And I will have to give a little warning. I did see some of it poked out from the community, so I'll say I'm gonna take a little bit of the this special move from what I've seen can go in many directions. So square, X, or cross, triangle, square, etc. Each have different abilities. So it kind of reminds me a bit of Ichigo Thousand Year Blood War a bit with the special that has like multiple directions. Um, Most likely some of them are gonna be used more than others because they have more have purpose in the meta than not. So far for what I've seen of Unohana, she seems like aggressive, but she has a strong neutral. So neutral aggression is probably gonna be the way to play with her. Obviously, when you play with this character without the awakening right now, she seems like she's a pretty decent character, not as strong as not as strong right now. So definitely I can imagine her game plan for what I basically heard, and I think I can agree with it, is basically get to the awakening fast because the awakening seems a lot more powerful than this. Okay, certain skill. Nice. Raiko Hoe. That's awesome. Ooh, okay, we're going insane transition. Good stuff. Okay, evolution. Evolution. Okay. Oh, let's go through all of the drop the sword. Kai. Minazuki. Yo, Oshimai. Dang, she ready to fight. Okay, I love the fact that they changed her name and make it like accurate to Unohana in her, in her Bankai form. Okay, let's see what her sword's like. Counter. So she has a counter, which is interesting. I like that. I like there's counters with her. So she's one of those characters that you can play in a situation where you get pressured, and if there's a gap, I'm assuming that the counter will be used a lot, which I like that. I like that. I like that with characters in this game. So with Unohana, you have to play a lot more carefully, especially in approach. And I would assume that if there's a gap with your character, she's probably going to counter you and get some ability out of it. We don't know for sure yet. Oh, cool. Okay, so her special, her signature is seems like you gain meter, eh? Let's see what happens here. Back hits. Lol. Oh, okay. She has a projectile. Okay, so she has a little faster Getsuga Tensho. And what's the stun like on it? Oh, damn. Okay, okay. I'm sorry. The fact that spoiler learning. I think one of my friends told me about this, but that could be potentially Ichigo Bankai levels of a combo potential right there with that, because if people can do this right, and with Unohana, I predict this is going to happen. Unohana is going to be one of those characters that's going to be like a Bankai Ichigo in Awakening, where you can combo loop with her so many bloody times until her health comes back. And when the fact that you gain health and do something to that, I think this could be a top 5 character. Like she is a top 5 demon, especially in the aggression game. Like her game plan went from a neutral aggressive to slightly more aggressive, and she just benefits from playing aggressive but playing an intelligent way. You just don't go. I wish I had Microsoft Paint. You just don't rush in. You don't rush into the opponent and attack. Go B B B. Okay, I'm using Xbox because I was from 360, but B B B B and attack there. There's no reward for that. I think that there's no really reward for that, and especially the fact that she's a healer as well. When you do those slashes, it's gonna make her pretty damn strong. Like she has potentially some amazing combo potential, and she can be very dangerous for this type of character. Okay, good. Oh, she does a lot of damage. Okay, keep recharging. Oh damn. Okay, she's good at neutral. She's decent at neutral. She has a very good neutral option. Um, she has counter obviously. She has that counter, but she also has that zone tool. She's good at playing aggressive zone or just controlling the field. And I like control people. I like control characters. I like characters that you can control the battlefield to make it your thought and your game plan can express from how good your neutral options, how good you can express your gameplay. And she just seems like a demon. Damn. Okay. So, Killing Blade, eh? So I probably would not imagine Killing Blade be used in a lot of combo optimization. I think it'll probably be the other move, maybe. But no, it seems like a pretty good one for like this state. Um, okay. Ooh, okay. She says you're useless. You're useless right now. You don't have enough killing intent. Let me throw that sembon. Let me throw that on your face real quick. Let me throw that extra knife real quick, bruh. Oh, I love that. Bunkai, eh? Okay. Okay, okay. We're just gonna see that real quick. Sorry. Big yapper right now. I'm just yapping because I have to analyze from even though. Okay. Ooh, like that. Ooh, ooh. Oh, okay. So they changed. Okay, let me go to here. Okay. So I'm sorry. I guess. Okay. So perfect. Damn. Okay. So when she's in her sublimation, she changes her circle move. That's interesting. So now the game plan, as you get more and more sublimation, she becomes more and more aggressive. Like so, her options are more and more aggressive. Taylor. So she just benefits from so much from playing aggressive, especially during the end game. Holy smokes. The combat is everything. I'm going to assume it's gonna be a very, very, very strong move, but it might have a slow startup. But that's just giving a lot of credit here. Ooh, the damage though. The damage and the health recovery on this character is amazing. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Yup. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, that does a lot of damage. I'm assuming when you're in sublimation with Unohana, that is probably gonna be the go-to combo route. Like the other one just gets nagged by that. Let's see here. Oh, I'm thankful those don't actually heal, or she'll be a lot worse. She'll be a lot more busted if she had ability to use the heal. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Oh my. Holy smokes. Let me go back real quick. Thank God. But no. I see her when she's in sublimation. Just people gonna be using reverse. Just people gonna spam that circle, that special, and getting that blade and that blood, and getting that thing up. Like I'm going to see so much of that, especially during combo rush. Oh jeez. Uh-huh. He's gonna look like such a demon, like such a demon on aggression. But yeah, she becomes more and more aggressive as the time goes. And that's the beauty of this character. It just seems like as you play her more and more, you just do more and more aggression. That's pretty impressive so far. Ooh, okay. That is gonna be very good. That zone tool is gonna be very good. I don't care what people say. That zone tool is gonna be very good. Oh, that's over. This is all how I got it. Damn, she's looking like a demon. Damn, I love the look. Look, damn, that look, the solemn, the fact that you're boring to her, and you're never gonna get that satisfaction. But good job. Let me see here. I'm gonna check out another dude real quick because um, let me just do this real quick. Okay, shout out to Silo Play. I'm going to use your video for a second just to analyze some stuff, buddy. So let me just if people want to email me and say, hey, don't use our content, just do that. Just make a comment saying, hey, don't do that, or we don't like that because I'm down to not use you guys. I just want to use gameplay just to analyze certain stuff right now and make my prediction. Hang on. So sorry if this is on mute, but I'm just don't want to hear the voice in the background. I just want to show the moves. Okay. So poke. So that's not bad. And I say that that's not bad because I like that third poke, that third string. Hang on. Mm, one, two, three. So that gets a good distance, and especially the fact that you could probably combo off some stuff with it. Is telling to me. That and it's also very good to play safe. It could be very good, I would imagine, to resistance unlock, and it could be also good for like, especially if you're Unohana, kind of testing out your opponent, kind of baiting out, doing a vortex. And vortex is an MK term for repeating combos. So it's like vortex is kind of like playing a game of a token flip. You do heads or tails, heads or tails to predict if it's the correct move you're doing or not. It's like it's taking a guess, and that's pretty good vortex potential. Okay, that's the special. Cool. You can one tap with that. That's kind of cool. I like that. Pretty good for combo. Oh, that's so okay. That's their other one. So that's your triangle, maybe. Okay. He moves back. Okay. Hmm. So he's not trying the other moves, I guess. Okay. That's the square, I guess. That's the square move. Okay. I probably will get my hands on it tomorrow or tonight, depends on where I am. And I'll probably stream this more as well to give my review on this character. Okay, interesting. So, so far she has very good vortex potential, especially in this form. And what I mean is, she seems like the type of character that benefits on predicting like the unpredictable with her, and to see, oh, do you do square? Do you do triangle? Do you do circle? Yeah, yeah. She sounds interesting to me. Okay, cool. I like that. Probably combo right there, combo string right there. Um, okay. Oh shoot, I got distracted. Sorry guys, I got distracted for a bit. Okay. So that's keto. So that's keto right there, I guess. Or is that Shakaho? Okay, that's Shakaho. I thought that was keto. So that's Shakaho. Pretty good. That's a grab. So you can catch you on surprise. Okay, so keto is a counter as well, eh? Ooh, oh, she heals? Okay, she heals. Ow, that's actually that's pretty awesome. She heals. It looks like she heals herself. Um, he's doing that. Okay, so this is her abilities. Okay, so she's a level 2. Her special ability is Unohana, so is a large amount of fighting spirit in her attack produce. In order to signature moves, quick attack, lack stat, she needs to use a very amount of fighting spirit for her awakening, meaning she has to be very aggressive in order to win. So that makes sense. Yeah, she just seems like basically what I thought. So Humble Strike is to take a step forward, using your Zanpakuto, cannot transition to a combo, but it leaves her at advantage. That's interesting. So yeah, she's definitely seen the benefit like there. Let me see, scroll down. So there's no X, but this is her signature move, the Aia. Basically, she does a forward slash, can combo into a variety of moves by pressing either circle, square, or triangle, or that. So square just gets a lot here. Triangle does a lot of damage, and circle does just a lot of fighting spirit. Let's see here. So that's interesting. Ooh, so when you use her other, so she when you using Coco Sweet, um, if after that you can do a circle move and draws your blade. But in exchange though for damage, you get more fighting spirit, so she gets her awakening faster. So she's a pretty interesting play in terms of either you get more damage, health, fighting spirit, which is basically getting awakening, or just anything else, and it really makes her gameplay very interesting. I see why she's level 2. Really has to put a lot of mind game in terms of like what you need to do. So keto is obviously the counter. So when you do the counter move, um, you can do circle up to that. After the set frame window, after the counter succeeds, slash with the idea, then send him flying with furious strikes. And this can do fighting spirit. And I don't know if you. I think you lose the ability to heal in exchange for getting fighting spirit. Fighting spirit. And oh, she does 4 Kampaku? That's interesting. So she's an interesting character. So she does a 4, she does a 4, then a 7, which is very interesting. Okay, so this is Awakening. Let me just go. Okay, so we're going to Awakening now. She's obviously the same. Obviously, Unohana gains full strength later in the fight, so the more she fights, the stronger she gets. She gains a lot amount of fighting spirit from attacks. Her signature spiritual pressure can move in chains of variety moves with additional presses, making her flexible in many situations. But it also takes a lot of fighting spirit for her awakening, so she doesn't have much spiritual pressure. So she has to constantly stay in the offense and slash her and strike her opponent again. So her defense game is ass. Oh my god, sorry kids, but her defense game is bad. Um, but in exchange for all that, her abilities to be aggressive is good. So basically, I'm basically have to say, hey, yeah, she's a lot more aggressive than neutral. Her neutral is still strong though. She has pretty decent neutral or pretty powerful control of the aggression. Exclusive ability. First, Kenpachi Yachiru Unohana style. Her style basically allows a large amount of fighting spirit to basically get a large fighting spirit and attacks produced. In order for signature moves, quick attacks, and flash attacks, some of her actions are powered up during Keycon channel, granting increased damage as well as Reishi recovery if your blood aura gauges, plus major increases to Kompaku destruction by Keycon move. So basically, if you do the blood gauge, the blood aura, which is down here, obtained by signature move, the fun ends here, and spiritual pressure, move 1, even 100 or 1,000 blows, all your attacks drain your blood gauge aura, but draining boosts damage and restores your reishi. Quickly and taking damage also drains your blood aura gauge, but you take less damage when your gauge remains. Ooh, that's interesting. So when that blood sword activates, you have more defense. You do more damage, and you get back your health, which is very interesting to me. And basically, also when you do that, you gain a lot of fighting. So you basically you get into sublimation faster with her, which is very interesting. Very interesting game plan. Um, Rotating slash. Rotating slash, you rapidly close in and slash the opponent twice. Covers a lot of ground, making it easy for you to use. Out of range of other attacks. The opponent hits, reaction animation changes the blood if it consumes blood gauge or a blood gauge. It can be followed up in her combos. For combo. And that's very interesting. At least for me, I see this as a opportunity right here to say that is interesting. So you can slash in. It covers a lot of grounds, makes it easy to get to you, and it consumes blood aura. But it can be you can add more combos to it, which is nice. I said the blood aura gauge is gonna be very important for this awakening. People don't underestimate. People underestimating. The fun ends here. This is her signature. By pressing square and from a neutral state, drips blood to fill your aura gauge. Pressing circle from a quick and flash cat combo changes the move to a forward slash. From the slash, you can combo into other attacks by pressing circle, square, triangle, and it's the same thing. So square does a lot of energy or spirit energy. Triangle deals high damage and fighting spirit. And again, it's very interesting because um when you do square circle or circle square, you gain your blood aura. Or if you do circle circle, you do a quick from a quick flash attack combo. You can add on to it. You can add on and add more combos, add combo variety, and you can do either more damage, get more spirit energy, which basically means get meter, or you gain quicker to sublimation, which is very interesting. So her other signature move is Minazuki. Minazuki. Let me go down. When it happens, the fun ends here changes to a up directional. If you do a directional or circle, while your blood aura gauge is at its maximum, launches 3 slashes while dealing high damage. Easy projectile to use, but the performance reduces if your blood aura gauge runs out. Your opponent animation changes, can link the combo in a third state. So basically, yeah, like I said, this Minazuki move is going to be very, very important for combo potential. And especially the fact that this character reminds me a bit of Bankai Ichigo in his awakening state. You can do with Unohana. Oh freaking boy, I'm going to see the damage, the mess, and the whole entire massacre your bar just getting wrecked, folks. I'm seeing it right now. Okay. Killing Blade, obviously, step forward, does a slash, 1,000 blows, or 100,000 blows. Um, so basically, when you go into this is if the Killing Blade happens. If Killing Blade goes into this and a circle is pressed during the right frame of the first hit, draw your Sampak Toe to forcefully for a single strike. Fully fills your blood aura gauge, lets you control the situation by using it in combos, dealing lower damage from Killing Blade, but makes it good for situational use. So it's good to gain back distance and you gain back your blood aura. So this has a very strong move in mind. Um, so Joy of Eternal Battle, basically strike stance is basically a counter. When your opponent is hit, invincibility frame of non-breaker attack, start mid animation, launches your slashes hit. Also refills back your health. That's good. That's good. Like I told you people, it's good. But this is interesting. Mistress of all blades. If the spiritual pressure 2 move is activated, if you press in the right frame with circle button, right at the counter, you can perform additional slash, then pushes your opponent and launches them. Deals high damage and lots of fighting spirits. It can be cancelled by pressing circle again after the final hit. Ooh, that's actually safe. But that sacrifices your ability to gain back health. Though you gain like a lot of fighting spirit and damage dealing. So this is again a lot of mind games, a lot of choice, a lot of like what is a lot of best usage, especially in the micros, in the macros. And these situations can get really deep. That's why I can see why she's a 2-star. And finally, the last one. During Keycon Channel, Spiritual Pressure move 2 is changed through a forward slash that combos into a move. comes quickly and deals high damage, making a way to deal high damage when used in combo. So yeah, this is basically a combo ender, bro. That combat is everything. It's definitely gonna be important when you do to sublimation. Loosen, basically Loosen is like your four, um, your four in this awakening state, but changes it up in the Edge of Death, which deals 7 Kapaku. That means literally the last sublimation mode, you get the 7 damage, but in the first one, you deal 2 Kapaku and boost his fighting spirit. So basically, you deal with this, you just gain a whole bunch of fighting spirit in exchange. So, yeah, I see why. Um, okay. Okay, so for my review of what I've seen, she seems like a top 5 character. Her stats is good. Her game plan is good. And her ability to do so much in the game is going to be definitely something worth to watch out for. This is your boy Kun. Thanks for watching the stream.